Hey friends, it's Jacqueline here. In today's video I'm bringing my review, demos, such as a ton of comparisons, and these I look using the brand new Charlotte Tilbury Cosmic Pearl palette. But before we get started, if you're new here, I hope that you can give me that opportunity and subscribe to my channel. Make sure you ring that post notification bell so you don't miss any of my uploads, and come and follow me on my Instagram. And now, if you want to see all the details about this new quad from Charlotte Tilbury, then just keep on watching. Already review one of the luxury palette of pearls from Charlotte Tilbury, and I say one of them because during the review of this specific palette, Celestial Pearl, I mentioned to you that there was a second quad. Yes, and finally it arrived. It is in Cosmic Pearl. So I have them both right here. I have been very excited about these palettes because, I mean, the compact looks stunning, but also the inside, they both caught my attention, but Cosmic Pearl is the one that I was like more, attracted to. So finally it came in stock. I think it was an early access. I will make sure to leave all the details of the products that I'm reviewing today on the description box below for your convenience, along with the rest of my makeup, where to find the products, etc. So here you go. This is the unicorn, exactly the same as Celestial Pearl. The only difference is right over here on the top you will find a sticker that says Cosmic Pearl, and say for example if you were at a store and they were close to each other, you will see the other one says Celestial Pearl. So Celestial Pearl is a little bit more on the lighter note of things. And then as far as the compact goes, it's exactly the same as the Celestial Pearl compact with this beautiful mother of pearl covering, gold stars, gold trimming. I think it's absolutely beautiful, and it has even a little bit of kind of like a holographic effect, but in the most luxurious, very delicate, feminine way. It doesn't look, cheap at all. The packaging is just so pretty. I think design wise they did an excellent job on the design of the compact. And now let me show it to you on the inside, and this is what it got my attention. My friends, I love this cool tone kind of situation combined with a little bit of warm tones. I think the palette just speaks to me, and it actually reminds me a little bit to other palettes that I will be definitely doing a comparisons in a few seconds. So now let me just go ahead and swatch it. Oh my gosh. Now, unfortunately, this star will disappear right away, which is unfortunate, but in a way, it gave me a good vibe in the sense of like, okay, it's not going to be, like hitting hard pan right away, which is something that sometimes with celestial shades can do. And in fact, this is not a celestial shade. It's also not a baked gelée formula. They're just super creamy. You have here two satin shades, then a matte shade, and then this kind of like satin duochrome shade that looks just stunning. This is my kind of vibe. I love these shades right here. I have a few shades like these from different brands. Sydney Grace is one of them. I do have from Tom Ford too, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, okay. It swatched really nicely. And definitely this shade right here, although a duochrome, is not the duochrome that you see, like say for example Sydney Grace or other indie brands. It's more subtle, but yet it's actually new for Charlotte Tilbury. And we have seen luxury brands getting their steps into the duochrome. A little bit late on the game. I shouldn't say late. There's we have seen duochromes from indie brands for the past 4 years, so this is not new for those who we are makeup lovers, but new for high-end brands. Now this shade over here, you can barely see it on my skin because honestly it's very close to my skin tone. It's kind of like a peachy kind of shade. It's there, but it blends with my skin. And now I'm gonna be using these babies right here. These brushes are in collaboration between BK Beauty and Angie from Hot and Flashy. That I love Angie. I completely love her. I have learned so much about skincare from her. Now we do have a different type of skin situation. Our skin is just different in general, but I have learned so much of the process and the chemistry behind things, and I just have so much trust on her. I really love Angie. I think she's about to hit right now 1 million followers, and that just makes my heart so happy because I mean, you know, like it's really hard here in YouTube and, you know, like in Instagram and just become a beauty, you know, like, I mean, quote unquote influencer. I don't like that, that title influencer, to really hit those high marks, because honestly it's just a lot of the followers are, you know, geared to the younger generations. But now we're seeing a little bit of a trend that, you know, like people with that are more mature, you know, they are getting the attention that they deserve, because Angie truly deserves that attention. I mean, she is a well of knowledge. So congratulations to Angie, congratulations to Lisa and the BK Beauty team for this collaboration. I'm just super excited and super thrilled about this collaboration. And let me know if you have gotten these brushes right here. I know they have been so popular, so I'm just super excited for this. So I'm gonna be using it right now. I'm gonna start first with the brush A503, and I'm gonna go to the lightest shade on the pan, and I'm gonna take this shade and apply it above the crease. Now BK Beauty A502 brush, and I'm going to this kind of like, it's like coppery maroony shade, and I'm gonna apply it on the outer third of the eyelid. Gosh, these brushes from BK Beauty, they are just so soft, and I really love the design of this brush right here. It's so petite. I mean, there's even one smaller one than this that is more like detail brush, but perfect brushes for people like us that we have hooded eyelids, or if you have a lot of folds. I also have lost a lot of, you know, the firmness on my eyelids, so sometimes applying eyeshadows with the wrong type of brushes can drag your skin and actually, you know, like be very difficult to apply eyeshadows. This quality of these brushes is amazing. So as you can tell right now, the eyeshadow is really warm. It's like a coppery tone. Now I'm going to take this same eyeshadow with the same brush, and I'm just going to apply it on my lower lash line. BK Beauty A504 brush, and I'm going to go to the deeper shade, the matte shade on this quad. Look at this tiny itsy bitsy brush. Let's see if the camera is able to show it right there. Look how tiny this is. I mean, in comparison with the other one was also very small, but look at this one. It's just perfect. And I'm gonna apply this eyeshadow closer to the lash line, and then I'm just gonna extend it on the outer third, and then I'm just taking it a little bit on the top, a little bit above the crease with whatever is remaining. BK Beauty A505, and I'm gonna go to the purpley shade. I'm applying this shade completely dry. Now on this side, I'm gonna go ahead and use my finger to grab this shade right here. Love that blue and purple shift to it, and I'm just gonna apply it. Now on this palette we don't have any celestial shades, and this shade right here already has a reddish shade, which these two have. So I'm gonna go to this shade right here, and I'm just gonna apply it right on the center of the eyelid, just for a little bit of like a halo effect, a little bit of a pop right there. BK Beauty A505 brush, and I'm gonna go to the deeper shade. And I'm just gonna take these and put it very close to my lower lash line. I went ahead and did a little bit of a wing, apply mascara, a little bit of eyeliner on the waterline, and now let's go into comparisons. I'm sure you want to see Cosmic Pearl against to Celestial Pearl. Again, both of them from this Holiday 2021 collection. And as you can tell, I mean, the difference is obvious, but no matter what, I'm gonna go ahead and swatch Celestial Pearl, which also has this duochrome shade that is gorgeous. It's kind of in between a pink and a green with gold. It's just so stunningly beautiful. I mean, honestly, truly beautiful. So here they are, the swatches, and I'm just gonna put it up here. So this is Celestial Pearl and this is Cosmic Pearl. This one right here resembles a lot more as Star Aura. Again, if you want to see a full-on review, swatches and comparisons, please check out my video where I review the Celestial Pearl palette. And now let's go for another eyeshadow quad from another brand that I thought immediately about when I saw this new Cosmic Pearl, and I'm talking about Tom Ford Pretty Baby. But now seeing it here up close, there are several differences right here. To me, Pretty Baby has a lot more coolness to it. I mean, in general, it's just a very cool tone palette. And here you have it. This is Pretty Baby. And we have here Cosmic Pearl. As you can tell, Cosmic Pearl has a little bit of warmth to it. And then another quad that kind of remind me of is this one right here. Again, Tom Ford, and this one is in Meteoric. But then again, when I received it right here, I'm like, not really, because again, Meteoric is another cool tone palette, and I have gone ahead and swatched it right over here. As you can tell, like now, Meteoric, although cool tone, it's a lot lighter than this Cosmic Pearl palette, and I think it's important to do a little swatch of this new palette from Charlotte Tilbury, also from her holiday 2021 collection. Every holiday season she has been coming out that past. I think this will be the 4th year with these 12-pound palettes, which I think they are of excellent value. So I'm just swatching this shade right here, which has a little bit of that purpley, lilac, pinky undertone to it. This one here is more like a metallic finish, while this one is, again, I would say a subtle duochrome. But I just wanted to show it to you right here. And I'm just going to swatch it up here. So this one right here is from Cosmic Pearl, and this one is from the 12-pound palette. As you can tell, this one has, a lot more of that cool tone to it. I mean, like, still very different. And you know what? Let's do something. I want to show to you this duochrome shade from Pretty Baby from Tom Ford. And this has been in the market for several years. And I'm just going to swatch it down below. As you can tell, this one right here has a lot more reflectiveness, it's more vibrant than this one from Cosmic Pearl. Now that we're completely done with comparisons, the eyeshadow look, all the swatches and all that jazz, let's go into my final thoughts. I really enjoy this color story. I think it's really pretty different from Charlotte Tilbury. In this holiday of 2021, she's bringing something new for Charlotte Tilbury. It's nothing new in the industry because we have seen a lot in indie brands are the duochromes. Now, these are not the duochromes from indie brands. I'm like, no, nothing like that. These are very subtle, very subtle. It's just kind of like a little flip that it's there, but it's not there. I mean, it's just something for, I think it is perfect for the brand because Charlotte Tilbury, she has her comfort zone. It's very like the pillow talk, very neutral, very subdued. Her celestial shades, they are flattering, for those of us that we have a little bit of more mature eyelids, or if you have folds on your eyelids. So that is the type of market that Charlotte Tilbury goes for. And I think this palette also caters for that type of client. The formulation of her satin shades, they are soft, smooth, non-powdery, not super shiny. I mean, they are very, like gentle touch on your eyelids. The matte performs seamlessly, there's no fallout, and when she kind of like risked at putting a duochrome, it's not a duochrome that is like too impactful that you're gonna be like, wow, that's a duochrome. And that, I think, is the thing that it will be the break or take for some people. For some people, it's gonna be like, okay, well, that's the perfect palette for me because then I can try a duochrome without being too much on my eyelids. But then for some people that they really love duochrome, say from, I don't know, like Sydney Grace, they're gonna be like, this is not a duochrome, you know, like they're gonna be like, I don't like it, you know what I mean? So I think she's just catering to her solid clientele, those that like, you know, those very Charlotte Tilbury kind of looks, you know, nothing too much, nothing too bold, something that is very easy on the eyes, no fuss about it, and it delivers that. Now, as far as the color story, although I really like it, I feel that these two shades right here, although they seem different on the pan, I feel like this one right here could have been even deeper in tone, and if not deeper, perhaps give us another type of shade right here, like a celestial shade. Actually could have been really nice, something a little bit more sparkling, or even perhaps something taupey in shade. In fact, you know, if it reminds me to something, this Cosmic palette right here, it's a little bit to this Natasha Denona bronze palette, but here she gave us, you know, true metallics, really strong shades. And this one right here, you see the depth right here. If you go ahead and watch my video, I did a look using these shades right here, and I even did back on the time last year I was doing creating my own palettes from existing eyeshadows from X brand, and I did a mini bronze palette, and you will see right there, you know, that little, when I apply this shade right here, this one right here, right in the middle, I want that little halo, and it gave it to me, but so subtle. So that's what I'm saying, I wish she could have that, like even perhaps this shade right here to have been a celestial shade, to just give that glistening effect without covering this shade right here. Does it make sense? But then again, I mean, it's a palette that I'm happy to have it on my collection. I think it's, like I said, it's a safe palette, because if, you know, like when companies create something, they have to, you know, think about their clientele, their constant supporters, those that they love their formula, they love the characteristic of the brand, the personality of the brand, what the brand is overall all about. And I mean, you're not gonna give them something that is like, wow, this is just too much for me, because then clients, they will be like, I don't know, like I go for Charlotte Tilbury for a particular type of look, and she's staying with that particular kind of look. Performance, formulation is great. I mean, there's no fallout, there's no emphasizing of if you have texture on your eyelids. I mean, it's a very, very flattering formula. So if you are getting this palette, if you like the color story, you're gonna be really happy about it. And again, if you're going for more like, I want to try a duochrome, but I want something to be more subdued, you're gonna like this palette. And yeah, that's my thoughts right there. And then thank you so much once again to BK Beauty, Lisa, and Angie from Hot and Flashy for sending these beautiful brushes to me. I'm so grateful. Congratulations again to both BK Beauty, Lisa, all her team, Angie. I mean, this is so amazing. The brushes are incredible. I mean, the quality from BK Beauty is so good. If you like synthetic brushes, you're gonna love BK Beauty, because they are just so soft, they are non-itchy, they really apply so beautiful, the eyeshadows and makeup in general. Overall, they are just amazing brushes. BK Beauty, they do a great job, and Angie has done an amazing job too at creating these very detailed brushes. I mean, I'm just so impressed on how tiny they are, so perfect. They actually, you know, like kind of fan out in a very like perfect way. The selection is amazing, and I'm really looking forward to actually try this concealer brush right here that is actually inspired by the 101 brush, the OG brush for foundation from BK Beauty, and this one is A506. I mean, this looks as perfection, and I cannot wait to try it. Also, this baby right here, and then this angle brush right here. I love angle brushes too. So again, congratulations to Angie, to Lisa, the BK Beauty team, and thank you so much for the trust and sending these beauties over to me. I'm just so happy. Okay, my friends, and I think this makes it for this video. I would love to know from you, are you planning to get the Cosmic Pearl Quad, or perhaps you're eyeing better the Celestial Pearl Quad? or let me know what you think about these quads right here. Perhaps you already have them. What do you think about them? Let's continue the conversation on the comment section down below. And while you're at it, and if you haven't done so yet, I hope that you can give me that opportunity and subscribe to my channel. Make sure you ring that post notification bell so you don't miss any of my uploads, and come and follow me on my Instagram. If you like this video, do not forget to give it a thumbs up. Also share with family and friends. And until the next time, I hope you have a beautiful, wonderful day. Bye!